Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about a character that has either kids for hands or he has demons for hands or a little bit of both. Let us go ahead and explain. This character comes right out of the Marvel universe. His name is Master Pandemonium. Now, Martin Preston was born in Rutland, Vermont. He was originally an actor who lost an arm in a car crash and made a pact with Mephisto to regain the use of his limbs. Mephisto instead took the man's other 3 limbs, then replaced them all with demonic grafts. He was also given a hole in his chest in the shape of an inverted 5-point star, and the ability to survive despite this hole in his chest. He was also given the ability to command the demons inside of him. At some point, Master Pandemonium becomes the CEO of a corporation named Anvil Pictures. Master Pandemonium went on seeking the 5 beings possessing parts of his fragmented soul. He attacked Firebird to ascertain whether he was one of these 5 beings, and then attacked the Thing for the same reason, and thus ended up battling the Thing and the West Coast Avengers. Master Pandemonium was then revealed as the master of the demon who had infiltrated the Rangers disguised as Shooting Star. He also revealed how he was originally transformed by Mephisto. Master Pandemonium then goes on to battle the West Coast Avengers once again, as well as Damian Hellstrom, Hellcat, and the demon Alato. Now, alongside the West Coast Avengers, he battles the Cat People in the Land Within and regained 1 fragment of, quote, his soul. Master Pandemonium later became stranded in the planet Arctis 4 alongside the Fantastic Four. He encounters Comet Man and Max and then returns back to Earth. Master Pandemonium then abducts and absorbs Thomas and William, the children of Vision and Scarlet Witch, who were actually 2 of the soul fragments that he sought. He regained and replaced all 5 missing soul fragments, but then collapsed into a magical black hole within himself. Mephisto then appeared and revealed that the soul fragments sought by Master Pandemonium were actually portions of Mephisto's own fragmented essence, not Pandemonium's as he had been led to believe by Mephisto. Now, this occurs during a confrontation with Franklin Richards, where his spirituality is fractured. Now, Mephisto had used Pandemonium to seek out the missing fragments of his own soul rather than expend energy by searching himself. Master Pandemonium was imprisoned for a long time within Mephisto's realm, until he was freed by the Nexus being known as Lore. Master Pandemonium's appearance was changed to an inhuman form by the torments it suffered at the hands of Raksha. With the assistance of his newfound ally, Pandemonium sought to capture the Scarlet Witch. The witch, with the help of Agatha Harkness and the Avengers, fight him off. But when Pandemonium finally succeeded in kidnapping the Scarlet Witch, he was betrayed by his erstwhile ally, Lore, who attempted to sacrifice both Pandemonium and the Scarlet Witch. Now, during this battle, Pandemonium was seemingly obliterated with Lore. Now, the Young Avengers members, Wiccan and Speed, encounter Master Pandemonium in their mother's former home in Leona, New Jersey. He had reverted to a more human look and claimed to be hiding due to the belief his schemes had helped precipitate the Scarlet Witch's breakdown. After a brief battle, the 2 Young Avengers deemed that Pandemonium was not an active threat and left peacefully. Now, later on, Master Pandemonium reappears in the Ghost Rider's Heavens on Fire miniseries. Now, in this appearance, he appears to be fighting with his own demonic limbs. It's funny because they actually try to drown him in his own breakfast cereal. Now, the former Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch, appears and bludgeons him with a bat and wishes to use his chest as a doorway to make a deal with Satan to defeat Zadkiel. Pandemonium begs Ketch to kill him at this point. The deal Ketch proposes involves saving a teenager who is apparently the Antichrist. Later in the series, the new caretaker is ambushed and attacked and rendered unconscious by a seemingly recovered and much more sinister Master Pandemonium in the evil church that the Antichrist, dubbed as Kid Blackheart, leads her to. Using the hole in Master Pandemonium's chest as a doorway to hell, Kid Blackheart calls forth an army of demons so he can march on heaven and claim it for himself. Now, while Kid Blackheart's army is defeated in heaven by an army of Ghost Riders, Master Pandemonium and the remaining demons are themselves defeated by Damian Hellstrom and Jane Cutler. Both villains are later seen alongside Blackout in a strip club as they plan their next move. Now, eventually, Pandemonium makes his way to San Francisco, where he forms a cult of demons to boost his own power, but he still was eventually defeated by the superior Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. And Strange had to redirect a demonic portal that Pandemonium had attempted to open to trap the villain back in Mephisto's realm. Now, as far as powers and abilities, it's kind of insane what this guy is capable of doing. Master Pandemonium has been given superhuman powers through the replacement of his arms with those of demons and his bodily transformation into a living, quote-unquote, abode of demons by Mephisto. He has superhuman strength in his arms, and he has the ability to detach his arms and legs without harm to himself and even have them turn into demonic servitors. He has the ability to command any of the Rakshasa, which are the horde of demons who reside in his body, and he can summon those demons through the pentagram-shaped hole in his chest. Now, due to his demonic nature, he can expel mystical hellfire from his mouth that is actually strong enough to melt the outer layer of Iron Man's armor. And he also has the ability to project rays of mystical concussive force from his hands. He also has the ability of self-levitation. Now, after obtaining the amulet of Asmodeus, the dwelling master of Pandemonium's avatar familiar, he is able to teleport interdimensionally. With the return of the additional fragments of his supposedly fragmented soul, the powers of Master Pandemonium were increased to an unrevealed degree. As the normal Martin Preston, he is basically just a talented actor and possesses knowledge of demon lore and certain rites of magic. Anyway, this is all we know of Master Pandemonium. We hope you enjoyed. Please, as always, like, share, and subscribe. We really do appreciate that around here. Also, go to the comment section down below and write down a character that you'd like to hear about. We'd love to talk about it. Excelsior, see ya.